Hey everyone, I'm Dave R. from Coder. We've been building powerful new AI-centric features into our platform to make it easier to manage agents, enhance security and governance, and improve cost optimization. In this session, I'll walk through the highlights and give you a quick demo. So let's get started. Cisco's latest survey revealed that only 13% of global companies have a solid AI strategy. From our own experience, we know why. Teams struggle with developer standardization, agent security, traffic management, MCP integration, and rigorous auditing and compliance standards. Coder's new AI-focused features directly target these challenges so organizations can adopt AI with confidence and at scale. Now, some of you may have never heard of Coder or know what we do. So before we get into the new features, let me take a few minutes to level set. Coder is a cloud development environment platform. We differ from other CDE platforms in that we are self-hosted and cloud agnostic, meaning our control plane can be deployed on any infrastructure, public cloud, or private. We are also developer tooling agnostic, so developers can bring their own tooling and we can support it. Once our platform is deployed, developers will log in just as they would any other web application. Once logged in, they will see a list of curated templates, or blueprints if you will, that are specific to their roles. They select a template and provision their virtual workspace with the source code and all required tooling pre-installed to do their work. The workspace can also be configured to integrate with backend services such as repositories, CI/CD pipeline tooling, and secrets managers. Once provisioned, developers can connect their workspace using VS Code, JetBrains, Cursor, Windsurf, or any other IDE that supports remote development. Now, we've been perfecting CDEs since our inception, and we've helped companies improve developer productivity and experience, giving developers the feel of local software development while increasing operational efficiency, governance, and control for the enterprise. So how does this play into our AI-centric initiatives? Well, a while back we realized that the virtual workspace platform we had perfected was actually a natural fit for running AI agents. Once these agents were encapsulated inside a workspace, we could secure them at a deeper level by using a process-level firewall we call Boundary. Boundary lets us enforce exactly which API requests an agent can make by allowing or denying traffic at the agent level. From there, we expanded the model even further by introducing what we call AI Bridge. And we've added request interception, authentication, token usage, tracking, prompt auditing, and full observability to every interaction those agents make. The result is a governed workspace environment with consistent enforceable policies. You get secure compute boundaries with true network isolation, identity-aligned access through SSO and your IDP, full auditability and observability for every request, and scalable self-service provisioning, all accessible safely through the UI or the API. As you think about your organization's AI journey, there are a few important questions worth considering. First, how are your developers actually using AI today? Many teams tell me we're not using it, but I challenge that. Because in most cases, developers are using AI tools, they're just not disclosing it. And that creates a tremendous amount of unmanaged risk for the enterprise. Next, how do you envision standardizing AI usage and establishing guardrails across teams? Will those controls be personalized or per user, or enforced globally through the organization? It's also worth thinking about your model strategy. Which LLMs are you using, and are you running them behind a model proxy or relying on each model's native routing and switching? Then there's tool integration. Which internal tools and MCP servers are the highest priority for AI augmentation, and what's your roadmap for enabling that? And finally, consider your existing compliance posture. What frameworks do you currently use for auditing and governance in your developer workflows? And how might AI audit logs fit into these processes to give you a complete trustworthy view of AI-assisted development? And these are the exact challenges our new features are designed to solve. And now that I've provided you a high-level overview, I'm going to show you how it works in real time. So let's move to the demo. For this demonstration, I will deploy an agent-enabled workspace through Coder tasks with an agent boundary. And we already have system prompts built into the template, so the agent will clone a web app and I will ask it to list the current GitHub issues in the repo. I'll then select one of the issues and ask the agent to resolve it, and once resolved, we'll observe the metrics that AI Bridge provides in our Graphana instance, which has been pre-deployed and pre-configured. So I'll log into Coder using my Okta ID. I will select tasks, and then I'll prompt it to start the workspace and analyze the issues and list them. Now, while the workspace is spinning up, this is a great moment to highlight that API-driven automation is an increasingly common use case. Tasks such as background jobs, build steps, scheduled maintenance, anything that needs AI compute on demand can be routed through Coder task via the API. Now the workspace is up and running. I will chat with the AI agent on the left-hand side. On the right-hand side, you can see that the workspace loaded my memory card game. I can test the game, make sure it still works. As a developer, if I want to view the source code, I've enabled VS Code Web inside the workspace. I can simply click on the tab, view the source code, and even watch the agent change the source code in real time. I also have a file browser available to me if I need to browse the files in the workspace, and I have a terminal window. And here, the agent has listed the issues in the GitHub repo. So now I'm going to ask it to research issue number 1 and then resolve that issue by adding a diamond, red diamond, to the card back. Now, while the agent's working on that task, let's take a look at what AI Bridge is sending to our Graphana instance. So AI Bridge acts as the secure gateway between your AI tools and the LLM. It handles authentication, auditing, MCP tool integrations, and it also feeds all this activity into your observability stack. So from here, I can drill into exactly what my workspace is doing. I can filter down to the precise prompts sent by the workspace or the exact tools it's called. And this is incredibly useful from 2 perspectives. First, auditing. If there's ever an incident or something unexpected happens, you have full trace of what was executed. And second, analytics. You can understand real usage patterns, see which workflows are actually valuable, and start to get a sense of ROI. Since we expect many users and organizations to interact with Coder not only through the UI, but through the API, for example, triggering Coder tasks from GitHub Actions or pipelines or external automation, having this visibility at the bridge is imperative when tasks are being launched programmatically. So let's go back and check our task, and the AI agent has successfully executed the task I've asked it to do. It's now going to create a PR in my repository that will be ready for merge into main. Now the agent has completed the task. It has resolved issue number 1 by adding a red diamond to the card back design. It's also created a PR in the repository that's ready for review and to merge. But there's one more thing. We did deploy a boundary in this. Now this boundary was configured to only allow the agent to pull from a GitHub repository. So let's see what happens when we try to pull from a repository in Bitbucket. And as you can see here, the request was blocked because it was not on the allow list for the agent. So in closing, we've deployed an AI-enabled workspace. The agent boundary has successfully blocked a non-authorized URL. And we've also taken a look at the metrics AI Bridge provides to our Grafana app. And that concludes this demonstration. I appreciate your time. We'll see you next time.